on the palm tree. You're crazy. I don't know what's going on. What is gonna happen? I don't see you, son. Where you at?
Is he on that phone?
Get up. Get over here to this Christmas tree getting this film. Well, I remember I got this footage from when we was in Phoenix when y'all was like little.
She's gonna put it up. Yay!
Okay, hold on. I have to get it out.
Video. We'll plug it up.
Turn the light up. Hold on. Turn the other one on. Girl.
I know.
Light it up.
He can't see the light.
Please don't get electrocuted.
There
There it
is. Wow. He is completely unfazed by this. But this is pretty.
You don't know if he's phased by it or not.
Yeah, you looking at what's wrong with it. I knew it.
You say you're Drake. I will not kiss you that whole night.
What are you watching? Hi guys, happy Tuesday and welcome to Vlogmas. I will try to vlog as much as I possibly can and keep things interesting. I don't really have much going on a daily basis, so I kind of have like stuff from like Sunday and yesterday mixed in with today because I clearly missed yesterday, which was like the beginning of Vlogmas, but whatever. So yeah. We got back from our Thanksgiving staycation with my parents and Bria on Saturday. So we finally got back. And then on Sunday, we went back to hang out with my parents and my sister because we had like the tree decorating, because I still decorate the tree at my parents' house as well. So we went over there and we did like these cookie flights. So we had like a different arrangement of cookies. So we had peanut butter, which my mom made. My sister made like these oatmeal cookies, and my mom made chocolate chip cookies, and then I made the snickerdoodle cookies. We have like so many. We have like 2 white tins filled with cookies that we brought back from that whole thing. And then yesterday we kind of had like a little like morning afternoon date, Pat and I, because on Mondays he doesn't start work until like 3. So we went out, we got breakfast, and then we went to Hobby Lobby because he's trying to decorate his cap for graduation, which is this week. And that's really fun. So technically, backtracking, he graduated March. He graduated in early March. However, they told him that the kind of deadline to graduate for like the commencement in the summertime, which I think was around like June, that they said that, oh, like you missed the deadline, even though he literally graduated. Like, how was he supposed to do the commencement timeline to graduate and go to commencement if he didn't even graduate yet? So they're like, oh, you have to like apply for the one in December. So even though he graduated and got his master's in March, he's having his commencement this week on Saturday. So my in-laws are coming in and we're going to have a whole like dinner thing. We're going to go out to dinner with my parents and my older sister. So yeah, that'll be really fun because my in-laws and my family have not seen each other since the wedding, literally last September. So yeah, that'll be really fun. And then we have the graduation on Saturday. And then, yeah, that's basically it for like this week in terms of stuff that I've got going on this December. I'm literally doing every single week is something. Every single week is something. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. But I wanted to show you guys actually our Christmas decorations because we have not, I don't know. Have I showed you guys my decorations last year? I believe I did, but this was not for Vlogmas. This was like just a regular weekly vlog, if that makes sense. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys our Christmas decorations because we added new things this year. We obviously are in a completely different apartment than we were last Christmas. That's a whole other debacle as to why we were only at that apartment for 6 months, but we won't even get into that. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the new things and even where we set up all of the old things that we had. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, sorry if you guys can hear the dishwasher in the background. I literally had to do the dishes because yeah. But up here we have the signature little cabinet bows that we had last year, and I think they're so cute. Literally, we didn't have to do anything. All we had to do is just like tape them to like the smaller ones that we have here, just because they actually still fit, even though we had them on the cabinets in our old apartment last year. They were able to fit on only the small ones. So I think this is cute, and it's not too much. It's very subtle, which I like. I was thinking about doing it on all the cabinets, but I thought that was too much and that it was gonna be annoying. So we just used it on all the cabinets that we really don't open up. So yeah, that's really cute. And then of course we have these little towels, which I got last year in the $5 bin, and they are so cute. We don't really use these. I am now one of those people that has to have like decorative towels and then our regular towels, which our regular towels are in this cabinet. Also, sidebar, we just got an Instapot. They had it at Target for like $69, and then Pat was able to influence my mom to also get the Instapot. So I don't know if it's the same deal now as when we bought it before we got to Thanksgiving, but yeah, it was like only $69 for 6 quarts, which is actually pretty good, but I don't even know how we would even utilize this 6 quarts because there's only the 2 of us. And then on the dining table and chairs, I have this little, I think this is like a popcorn holder, like the popcorn thing that they sell at the Universal Studios. Pat and I went like 2 years ago at Universal, and yeah, they had the Grinch one. I don't know if they still sell this one or a different Grinch one, but yeah, it's like the Grinch head. And so I kind of put him in here because like we never use it. So yeah, we haven't been to Universal since, so we just have it in the middle. And then I have these 2 little Christmas trees, which I think a candle is supposed to go in here, but the little light up candles, they don't really show that well inside of there. But yeah, I got these 2, and they were also from the $5 bin at Target last year. So we also have here in the living room area the TV stand, and we had this bow garland last year. So I basically got a pack of bows from Hobby Lobby and super glued all them together to make a garland. And they have like these, let me show you, but they actually have like these like little pipe cleaner things to tie in it. So I just used it, like the only ones on here in the middle and at the other end, so that way we could kind of have it tie in. And we barely use the cabinets here, so I kind of tucked them in underneath the little part of the cabinets in here. But yeah, this was really cute, and this actually went over our TV stand last year at the old apartment, but we did not have this TV stand at the old apartment. We literally had Pat's old desk that we used as a TV stand, and it did not look as good as it does now. So I'm glad that we were able to have it look a little bit better this year. But yeah, we got these stockings from the $5 bin at Target last year too, as a Q for Pat. His real name is Ken. So yeah, we have a Q here for him, a H for me, and then the little paw print for Remy. And then the main event is the tree, and it's so cute. This is from the $5 bin at, actually, no, I don't think this was at the $5 bin. This was actually in like one of like the Christmas sections last year in Target. So you can see that we kind of like got most of our starting Christmas stuff at Target last year. But yeah, we've got all these cute ones, like this hot cocoa and chill I got from my parents, who gave this to Pat and I from World Market. We've got some new ones too, like this one is from the $5 bin at Target. This one was from the $5 bin at Target this year. This one is from World Market from last year that my parents gifted us, and it's like cookie in a tray. That's really cute. We got this from the $5 bin this year. This one as well. We got this one from the $5 bin this year. This one was from Hobby Lobby that we got last year. And then we got this one, which is an espresso martini that we got from the $5 bin this year. And then these are so cute. We got them at the $5 bin at Target last year, surprise. And it's a black one, a little black dog. And he has like these little antlers and a bow, and he's supposed to be Remy. And then this little gingerbread girl is me, and this little gingerbread man is Pat. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cute that we kind of incorporated that. So yeah, I want to add more ornaments. If I do get some more from like Hobby Lobby or something like that, I will get it. But yeah, the tree skirt is from Target, I believe. But I don't really like this tree skirt that much. I think it's too big, and I think it was too big when we realized it, but we just were like, let's just commit to the bit. But it's cute either way. Up here we have this little garland that we got from Target last year, and I think it went over the TV stand last year, but we put it up here just because we didn't have any real where to put it. We didn't really have a real place to put it this year, so I put it up here, and I thought this was cute. And then on each of these little stands we have this little bow candle holder, and then the little candle. I want to get the LED ones that have like a fake flicker one. They have them at Hobby Lobby. I need to go back actually, because like we never use these, and I feel like they're crooked now because they literally went through the move. But yeah, it's cute. So we put it here next to our wedding photo, and then when we go over here we have the same one kind of decorated the same near another wedding photo. So yeah. And before I forget, here sitting at like the coffee table, we have all of our standard stuff. So the I think we got this from Five Below, but it's a cute little disco ball. I actually got this when I was still living at my parents' house, and this was in my own room because it was like 70s theme. This I believe was from Marshall's, like from years ago. That was from my old room. We have our coasters, and of course this cute little figurine of this little reindeer that we got from Target last year at the $5 bin. So yeah. Again, guys, sorry for the running dishwasher, but I need to show you guys my haul before I start work. I went to Hobby Lobby and Target yesterday, so I'm gonna show you guys everything that we got. I'll start off with mine first because I actually have to get decor, like party decor, for Pat's graduation party, which is next weekend. So that way, like everybody who couldn't come to the graduation, like my parents, Bria, and a couple of our friends. My parents and Bria aren't coming to the graduation, not because they can't go, but like in terms of like time wise, like they can't go on the specific date. It's because like literally we only had like 5 tickets. So like that would mean that one of my parents or my sister would not be able to go just because we don't have enough tickets. So yeah, that's why. But anyway, so I wanted to show the stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I put them all together right now, but it's all the black and gold balloons, which I believe were like $1.49 each, which I'll get to my rant about that later. But yeah, and then I got these 2 little things that I feel like I'm gonna position on like his little craft table that I'll put out in the kitchen like I normally do for party hosting. But yeah, it's like this little cap and gown and this little cap and diploma. Now, a little rant about these balloons, okay, before I get into my Target stuff. Why? I know this is such a non-issue, but it's like, if you are going to sell balloons, sell the string that comes with the balloons. There was no string in any of these 25 pack balloons that I got from Hobby Lobby, which is fine because Hobby Lobby is mostly home decor, it's mostly scrapbooking and crocheting and fabrics and stuff, so I'll give it a pass. But when we went to Target, I thought that, okay, I'll just buy a little bit more balloons, maybe of a different like color, maybe the ones that have glitter inside, it's like the gold glitter, that'll be fine. Turns out that Target didn't even have any string for the balloons anyway, so I gotta figure out something else because I have to stick these on the wall, like with like the little adhesive dots, and I'm trying to stick them on the ceiling, but it's gonna look weird if I don't have any strings. So now I gotta figure out yarn. I know my friend Marlena talked about going to either Dollar Tree or Walmart to see if they have any, hopefully, but that'll be a next week Hallie issue before the party. But anyway, going into the Target stuff, I got this little backdrop of these little gold stars, which I thought were cute. And then I got this little balloon garland that says congratulations, which this one has a string because it's a garland, so that's fine. Or it's like a roll of twine, I guess. But yeah, I think that's what I'll probably end up doing is like getting some twine or some gold ribbon to put on the balloons, because it just can't be just balloons with no string on the ceiling. It looks so weird. Okay, and then we're gonna get into Pat's stuff from Hobby Lobby, which is for his cap. So we got him these little packs of, I think these are foam letters, so that way it can go on his cap. We got these little adhesive dots, which partially is to help him stick it on his cap and gown, on his cap, and for me for the little sticking on the ceiling. So we have this little scrap pack, which was only $5, which I thought was good, but he's using this to cut as like puzzle pieces for like the little autism symbol kind of like thing that they have is like a puzzle piece. So yeah, because he is wanting to become a BCBA. So yeah. So other than that, that is it for our entire thing. Sorry for the draining that happened in the sink. That was so weird. But other than that, I will get started for work. I don't think that I'll have anything else important going on besides everything that I showed you guys. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting week. This is going to be a very interesting Vlogmas. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do this every day or just a span of a couple of days and just kind of label it as Vlogmas. We're just playing this by ear. This is my first Vlogmas. I do like week in my lives when it came to Christmas and the holidays, but I didn't really do a Vlogmas, so this will be very exciting. But yeah, I will see you guys next time, hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys like at the end of this week after I like, you know, have the graduation and all the stuff going on. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye.